Banking 101 for the marketing guy.
Hey, BBS.
Don't say that on this because I'm going to end up like in a training thing in HR. Boy Scouts of America.
Bank Secrecy Act.
Okay, how do you think the Boy Scouts feel out on the bank of the Nile? Hey, life's better in
Boots.
Life's better in boots. Thank you for getting us back on track.
Is
Podcast.
Mr. Fighting Irish.
Ooh, I like the way you did that. Welcome to Making Waves, your Tasi Bank podcast. I am your host, Alan Gaul, the Vice President of Marketing and Brand for Tasi Bank, a division of Bank of Guam, the People's Bank, our one and only sponsor. But hey, we're grateful. Shout out Bank of Guam. Today's first guest, no, I think you're the only guest. I've got Ramel. It happens every time, brother. Rommel Cahayag. Can you pronounce your last name?
Cahayag.
Rommel Cahayag. Ramel's our AVP of digital banking, works in our operations center, and oversees a staff of digital bankers. So without further ado, I'm going to let you introduce yourself and take it away.
All right. So my name is Rommel Cahayag, digital banking manager for Tasi Bank. Started with Tasi Bank, or actually Bank of Guam, San Francisco in 2019.
That's right. So
Yeah.
we started at the same time, right? You started, I think, in April,
They started.
right? And then I joined in December,
Correct.
right? Okay,
Yes.
so awesome. Yeah, so we've been here just going on 5 years. You had your 5-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Thank
man.
you. Yours is.
If I make it that long, man, I got to make it till December. These podcasts are not going well, and
Hey, the website, everything else, the
that's
marketing.
true. By the way, shout out for us being twins today. I had no idea you were going to wear that. I'm rocking the cannabis gear. I don't know if they can see that on screen,
Yeah.
but this is the new Tasi Bank cannabis T-shirt with the fictitious Coastal Crush. Coastal Crush because, surfing the Mavericks on the coast, and we like to crush those waves. So
There you go.
Coastal Crush for Tasi Bank.
No pun intended.
All right, so you were telling us a little bit about yourself. You've been here since 2019. You started off in ops.
Started off in ops, basically taking on this role, digital banking. Online banking used to be outsourced to Guam. So with our customers and their experience, they just had to wait a little bit. Didn't go that well.
Well, there's a 17-hour time difference, right?
Correct.
So it's not real time, and I can imagine if you're a customer at a bank, you'd want to have that access real time. And I think you brought in some experience from a previous bank, and you sort of had that the digital perspective. And like we used to say, like when we first launched the brand, we wanted that digital life first approach, and I think you brought that in with some of your experience, and then we're able to help sort of participate in the quote unquote digital revolution here internally at the bank.
Correct. Just basically trying to digitize everything.
Yeah.
So in terms of our forms, our documentation, storage of our documents, all digital.
Yeah. Yes.
So it's been a great experience in terms of transforming Tasi Bank into a digital bank.
Mhm.
But couldn't do that all alone. We needed marketing and your help as well. So.
Yeah, it's been a long journey. But
Right.
tell us a little bit about how security plays a part in digital banking. I know that we, for instance, go through our online training courses every 6 weeks or whatever those things come out. But in terms of cybersecurity, which is kind of a buzzword, I guess. But I'm a marketing guy, so I help create buzzwords like cybersecurity.
Yeah.
I think I might have been the guy that. I think it was more like, I don't know how I came up with security, but I had cyber the whole time, and then security just kind of was a natural. But I didn't get credit for it. But
Hey.
so tell us a little bit about cybersecurity, what that's all about, and how that affects you as sort of a manager of a banking channel internally.
Sure. So with fraud on the rise, cybersecurity has been a major topic, and it's been pretty hot topic for the past 5 years. And so securing our network, our online banking, protecting our customers, we definitely use multi-factor authentication in the form of secure access code, either by email, phone, or SMS or text message. But we also have an enhanced online security as well, and that's through Semantic VIP. It's 2x2, a token, a soft token. You'll download the app from the Apple Store or Google Play Store. and that's where they'll get their secure access code to log in. So 2 forms that we have for security.
And I think there's always a disclaimer, because I get it from this bank and other banks, but we don't ever ask for passwords, or what is that whole,
Yeah,
we don't
we'll
do-
never ask you for your password.
and I mean, quite frankly, no bank does,
credentials.
right?
No bank
I mean,
does.
let's be honest, throwing out all the banks out there. I mean,
Right.
from a security perspective, talk about that a little bit, right? No bank
Sure.
asks for, all of that.
Yes.
I guess, and was it NPI, or what kind of information is that? Personal information.
Well, non-public. personal
Non-public.
information.
See, I don't even know.
Yes.
I should go back to banking school. HR probably doesn't even see this program.
No.
They're not subscribing. All right, go on.
All right. Yeah. So, along with that, along those lines, is in terms of just logging in, we also have securities in place that monitors the back-end system, which is Sentinel reports from our online banking vendor. For the customer side, we have also Positive Pay, which is a fraud prevention software that helps our customers decision around checks and ACH. So based on the checks and ACH they originate, they upload that file from their previous day, and they'll basically verify the information that they've submitted. Any discrepancies between the checks and ACH that they've issued, it'll automatically, based on their decision, to either pay it or return it. So that also adds into our security.
That's awesome. Thank you. So, it's funny, you kept saying ACH. I'm going to say, like, automated clearinghouse.
Automated clearinghouse.
Oh, I got that right, man. That was awesome. A lot of acronyms at the bank, Ramel.
Yeah.
Okay, so the producer's not in here, it's just us.
Okay. An interesting one that I think you'll enjoy, the acronym BSA,
Okay,
compliance BSA.
if you're going to work in a bank,
Yes.
shouldn't you work in a department that has a name?
Right.
You're like acrimoniously using an acronym. Just in BSA? Now, Boy Scouts of America.
Bank Secrecy Act.
That we have the Boy Scouts of America
Okay.
have been around a lot. When did bank secrecy become a thing? And why did, and listen to this. How come you should never tell a secret in a bank? Way too many tellers. That's it. Come on, man. That's what's,
That was solid.
thank you. I'll keep it up. I'll do biblical humor. Richest woman in the Bible.
Who's the richest?
Pharaoh's daughter. She went and pulled a little profit. All right, let's get back to business, because I know we like the monkey business. Downtime, technical issues. That always seems to be a problem with banks across the world, the country. There was a big outage a couple months back that affected telecommunications, banking systems, all kinds of stuff. I think,
Right.
everybody has automatically assumed cyber attack and all of that kind of stuff. But in terms of downtime technical issues within just that digital banking platform, what kind of contingency plans do you guys come up with? What kind of communication strategies you guys have for the customers? I know you lean on me for website communications, alerts, those types of things. But go into a little bit more detail on some of that stuff and how you guys navigate the customers through that.
So with the potential downtime, technical issues, we address that with our online banking vendor, working hand in hand with our network team back in Guam. So with those issues, we do have a process. If things go down, we would reach out to our Q2 online banking vendor, and depending on the severity of it, then we'll escalate to our escalation manager with Q2, in which we'll get our network team involved, since we have equipment from our online banking vendor in-house.
Well, you've already mentioned Q2's name like 100 times. So shout out Q2, a non-sponsored vendor who we partner with that could be a potential partner on Making Waves, the Tasi Bank podcast.
Great, yeah, so just
They gave me a cowboy
finalizing-
hat, by the way.
They did.
I was in Vegas at one
Yeah.
of their things at
Bruce Dragoon? You gave
what?
Bruce?
They had a you make your own cowboy hat thing. And what's my motto? I always say, so here I am walking through the Las Vegas airport in my cowboy boots, jeans, and a company, I wish I had this on, I would have
Right,
walked
that would
through
have
an
been
airport.
majorly cool.
But my typical Tasi Bank, issued uniform top because I'm at a company event, and I get this cowboy hat. And
That's sweet.
how do you travel with the cowboy? I'm from San Francisco. We don't. Okay, first of all, I was that guy wearing cowboy boots and a hat. Oh, and I had a vest on too, right, with the Tasi vest. I was that guy. Anyway, shout out Q2 once again. Thank you for that awesome hat, and thank you for being a cool online banking partner. I'm sure. Hey, we'll shout out Mike Perez too.
Yeah,
I'm sure Mike Perez and Ramel appreciate you guys. I really don't know what Q2 does, but
Yeah, but lastly, the communication piece on the strategy, our customers via website with a message indicating downtime.
And are you guys taking advantage of SMS for text notifications, any of that kind? So you guys have a whole tree of touch points that you guys get to use for the customers?
Correct.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and they can also schedule and build their own alerts within the online system, alerting them of any transactions, wires, any account activities. They can definitely set and schedule.
So I know that you are that techno geeky guy, and it's been proven in all the meetings. I mean, I don't know how many projects we've worked on together, technically wise, for Tasi Bank, marketing automation, CRM, you name it, we were involved in it. But just with your technical abilities, because I mean, you were even helping, on the podcast stuff a little bit, right? Because
Right.
you're still involved, back end, with the shout out Paul McCarran's.
Paul McCarran's.
Right? Shout out Paul McCarran's.
Shout out to Paul McCarran's.
Irish Productions producer of this vastly listened to. What trends, what are you seeing that's going to be evolving in the landscape of digital banking? I mean, I know you're not a fortune teller, but I do know you keep up with emerging technologies, and you've been pretty disciplined you have a very disciplined voice in our meetings as it relates to our technology and the direction that you want to bring online banking. I know you bring it on staff, and there's a very big concerted effort
Sure.
to do the online banking stuff. But within the industry, what are some of the trends you're seeing? And that's it. You're closing this out.
Right. Well, this is a major topic, right? There's a lot of great innovations out there in the banking industry that'll help banks to the next level. However, that's more in the AI space. We are looking in towards things that we can help our customers with at the moment. So, latest innovations that I'm looking at and looking to bring into Tasi Bank that'll help elevate our customers to the next level is same-day ACH payments, their ability to move their bank account from one bank to another to us with a simple click or switch. So looking at same-day payments, a click switch product, a switch kit in layman's term, but basically also looking at a commercial platform, so a full treasury management solution for our business customers who we heavily focus out here at Tasi Bank.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I just want to say thank you, Ramel. Appreciate you being on. I know that it took you away. And nice handshake. By the way,
Yes.
I think you're the first tattooed guest to come in the space.
Hey.
I was thinking that, I'm a fan of the skin art.
Okay.
I'm trying to get comfortable in my own skin. But I was thinking if this podcast thing doesn't work out and we just have to scrap the whole thing, it would be awesome to turn this into like a Tasi Bank tattoo studio.
Okay.
Just do the little wave across the breast.
Little wave.
You come in, open an account, you're getting a free tattoo. You up for that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, thank you for joining this episode of Making Waves, surfing the digital tide, navigating online banking with today's guest, Rommel Cahayag.
And Alan Gaul.
And we say happy hump day to everybody out there. Thank you for listening. See you next time.